Chido with the mostest. All right, so today is day 137, and we're going to be looking at the friendship between David and Jonathan. Jonathan is Saul's son, the king's son, and David is the guy who killed Goliath, right? Okay, so today, if you're joining me for the first time, this podcast is about us studying the Bible from cover to cover. Every day, we follow a structured reading guide from this book, and it helps us look at an Old Testament, a New Testament, a Psalm, and a Proverb every day. The scriptures that we read are usually in the description box. So I retell the stories. I do this because I want to get to know God more for myself, read the stories in the Bible and see how they were told and see what I can draw from it myself, my own interpretations. It's okay if you don't agree with me, then you go read it for yourself, right? You go read it for yourself. So I want to test the philosophies, the principles in there, and I want to discard what I have discovered is no longer, it does not serve or has been misinterpreted. So every time I tell the stories, I put I recount what I read for the day, and then I put a flavor in Nigerian flavor. Like today, I'm going to do a short dialogue between David and Jonathan, right? All right, so we're going to be looking at Psalm 20 and 21. We're going to be looking at John chapters 9. That's our New Testament reading. We'll look at Proverbs 15, two scriptures there, and then we'll look at Psalm 113 and 114 because they are very short. I think together we have 9 verses of scripture. So please don't go away. All right. If you're yet to subscribe and you've been following me, now is a great time to subscribe to this channel so that you can follow me. Turn on the notification buttons to know when I go live, because I don't go live at the same time every day. I'm sorry, And then share this with someone you think is curious about the Bible or wants to know more, or even wants a guide to follow through. Just something, because if you follow this podcast, by the end of the year, you would have gone through the Bible, the entire Bible. Like everything will be familiar to you. Okay? All right, so let's get started. So this scene in the Old Testament today, 1 Samuel 20 and 21, David runs away from Saul, and so Jonathan goes and meets him, and he's like, so I tried to put the dialogue in my book, so let me try. Thank you, Dan. So just hang in there, let me tell the story. Okay, so David fled, and he was like, so I put a bit of Nigerian flavor in the way I tell the stories, so Nigerians will really get it, and the rest of you will still follow the story anyway. Okay. All right, so David fled, and then he's talking to Jonathan. He's like, what have I even done to your dad, for goodness sake? What did I even do, Seth? He just wants to kill me. And Jonathan is like, you won't die, Joe. He's not going to kill you. Look, my dad and I, everything that he does, I know. I would have known if he plans to kill you. There's no how he can keep such a thing from me. He tells me stuff, So I know a lot of stuff. He can't kill you. And then David is like, oh man, he wants to kill me. I'm sure he wants to kill me. I know he wants to kill me. And so I would know. So Jonah, he said, look, swear to me that if you, okay, you know what you're going to do for me? I want you to find out if your daddy really wants to kill me. Okay? Swear to me that if you do, you will tell me. Jonathan is like, on my honor, I swear, I will tell you. So this is what you're going to do. Tomorrow is full moon. I'm going to avoid because maybe every month, maybe David comes and eats in the king's banquet or whatever. I'm going to avoid the banquet. And when your daddy asks you, you're going to tell him that I went home to sort out some family prayers and some things like that. Hey, Shiro. Family prayers and some things like that. So, if he asks you about me and you tell him this, oh, David took permission to go, watch how he behaves. How he behaves will tell you if he wants to kill me or not. Jonathan is like, yeah, I will, but you're going to be king, But I want you to hold my family in high esteem. Like, when you become king, don't forget us. Make sure, let me see how I wrote it here. Be kind to my family no matter what. And they made a covenant, they had an agreement as like besties, So 3 days after the new moon, come out. So Jonathan now tells David that, okay, so 3 days after the new moon, I will be able to give you updates on what my dad has done. So he goes home. If I come back, this is the plan now, since you're hiding out. If I come back 3 days after the new moon, follow me here and meet me at a specific place. When you meet me there, I will shoot. I'll bring a young man and I will be shooting arrows. I will tell him to pick up the arrows. So if I say the arrows are to the left, then know that my dad doesn't want to kill you. But if I say the arrows are beyond you, run further, then know that Juliet, hi, know that the arrows. If I say the arrows are beyond you, then know that he truly wants to kill you, right? So they hug and then he goes. So the first day, Jonathan and the King Saul notices that Backwell has been saved. David is not here. His seat is empty. Well, you know these silly boys. Maybe he's sick or something. So he continues eating and he just observes it. The next day, he's like, wait a minute. Why is David not here? Oh, Dad, sorry. I forgot to mention yesterday. He asked for permission to go and take handle some stuff with his parents. So please, that's why he's not going to be here. You fool. You keep defending that guy. Don't you know that he's going to steal the kingdom from you? Dad, what did he even ever do to you? Look at this son of a, I won't use the word he used on him, but look at this son of a rebellious, useless woman. I'm telling you that this David guy, you need to be watchful of him. Instead, you are banding and quoting with him. Look, he's going to steal your throne. No, he's going to steal your throne. You're supposed to be next in line to be king. Dad, come on. And then he just throws an arrow. You stupid boy, I'm talking to you and you're saying, you and me. Then it dawns on Jonathan that, oh my God, he really wants to kill David. Oh, I'm so hard. So he gets up and he leaves the table and he sparks and he goes and he's sulking. Anyway, 3 days later, just like he agrees, he goes to the place. And then he's like, David is waiting for him because they agreed at a specific time. And then he gets there and he's like, hello, lad. Arrow 1, arrow 2, arrow 3. Oh, God, go beyond you, go beyond you. The arrows are beyond you. So the guy goes beyond him and then he picks the arrows and he brings him and says, okay, you can go now. And then when he goes, David comes out of his hiding place. They look at each other and they begin to cry. Oh God, my friend. Oh, really, my dad wants to kill you. I'm so sorry. I don't know why he's fighting this thing. You know, God has already ordained it, but listen, I'm on your side. I'm on your side, okay? So what are you going to do now? So I have to run. Just look out for my wife, okay? Your sister. Just please, I have to go. I can't come back there. So he zaps. And when he leaves, he goes to the temple, like the synagogue, the temple where the priest stays. He meets the priest called Ahimelech. Ahimelech is like, David, what are you doing here? You look like you're not. He says, oh, the king sent me on an urgent errand, so I need to go. That's why. There was a guy named Doeg who was praying there. He's the ancestral cousins of the Israelites. He's from the family of Esau. But he's minding his business. So David is like, yeah, the king sends me on an errand, so I need to go. Do you have anything I can eat here? The guy is like, the priest is like, oh, we have only the holy bread, and this holy bread is only for priests. But usually we replace it maybe every week or something. We put this new bread and everything. If you are, well, I can let you have it, but as long as your men haven't been with women in the last 3 days, I guess they should be good. It's not, we don't normally give it to anybody outside of the priest line. He's like, thank you very much. Do you have any weapon too? And like, well, only the weapon of Goliath is here. He's like, Goliath, oh, the guy I killed some years back. Yeah, give it to me. So he gives him the Goliath weapon and David zaps. And so people are asking as they see David moving around. So David goes to, the funny thing is David goes to Gath, the town of Goliath, where, like, does he not know that people will kill him because he killed their biggest, strongest warrior. So David gets there. People are like, isn't this David that people say he killed tens of thousands? Isn't this David that killed Goliath? You know, and the king is like, bring him here. And then when he realizes, man, they recognize him, he starts pretending like he's mad. He starts scratching the walls, he starts drooling, he starts acting like, ooh. They're like, oh, God has punished you for killing our guy. Leave him there, useless guy. Who even brought this madman to my house? Please take him outside, Joe. You know, and that's how the king dismissed David. And David was just acting drunk and not drunk, sorry, like mad, so that they would just think he was a useless. Maybe it's even David's cousin. Maybe it's not really David, because David is a warrior. This guy looks like he's mad. And that's how David escaped being lynched by people of Gath. So that's where our Old Testament ends today. In our New Testament, we see another part. Jesus is talking with people. So let me tell you what happens here. Somebody is like, Rabbi, yes, John, why was this man born blind? It's like, is it because his family sinned? You know? So Jesus says, no, it's so that the works of the Lord may be revealed, of God may be revealed. I have a lot of work to do, and I have to work while it's still day. For the night will come when no one can walk. As long as I'm here, I'm the light of the world. Jesus is telling his disciples and the people around them who are asking, as long as I'm here, I'm the light of the world. Then he calls the guy, come. Then he spits on the ground, like spits, and then he takes the spittle and then he mixes it with mud and then he rubs it on the guy's eyes. I'm like, what kind of jazz is this? In our country, when we see this weird voodoo stuff, we call it jazz. So what kind of jazz is this? That's what I'm thinking anyway. But Jesus is Jesus. So maybe there's some of the things that we're criticizing, they're not exactly wrong, right? But let's those are my thoughts for another day. Anyway, so he calls the guy and then he applies the muddy spittle mixture on his eyelids and sorry, I'm in my study. It's actually raining here in Nigeria. Thank you for joining Volma from Poland. The temperature is good. I think it's about 24 or 25 degrees. I'm not too sure, but it's good. It's good. Yes, but I mean, I'm recording from my study, so I can't show you the area where I am right now. Yeah. Okay, so he puts the spittle on his eyes, and then he he tells him to go and wash in the pool of Siloam. So the guy goes and washes. And people are like, as he's walking along the way, people are like, isn't it this guy who has been blind since he was born? Hey, come. He's the one, oh. He really is the one. You are the one who was born blind, aren't you? He's like, yeah, so who saved you? He said, one guy, I'm not even sure who the guy is. I don't really know his name. Some guy just helped you like that? So the people drag him to the Pharisees to say, look at this guy. He's been healed. His eyes, he was born blind, but now he can see. And clap, can you see my hand? Ooh, he can really see us. And stuff like that. So the Pharisees are like, who healed you again? I'm not really sure. The guy that healed you cannot be from God. Why, sir? Because he's healing on the Sabbath. He's not supposed to heal on the Sabbath. Oh. But how can he do such things? How can he do such things if it's not from God? You say he shouldn't heal on the Sabbath, but no one who is from the devil can actually do what he just did. So we're gonna go and ask your parents. I really don't believe that you were really blind. So they go and get the boy's parents, the guy's parents, and they're like, was this guy born blind? The guy's like, they were like, these Pharisees, the high priest, they're like important people. Oh, we can't really say yes. You know what? Don't ask us all these questions. Why even ask us? It's a grown adult. Ask him yourself. Look at him now. Ask him. Stop asking us. All we know is that we had a child that has been born blind. But ask him yourself. No, ask us. We don't want to get in trouble with you. So we don't really know how he was saved because, well, I can see clearly that he can see. We don't really know how. You ask him yourself because they don't want to confess that, So it must be this Jesus guy. It must be that Jesus. We've heard about this Jesus guy. It must be that Jesus guy, the Messiah, right? It must be him. So the Pharisees are like, what? Let's not even. Let's forget about this conversation. Just give God glory, and don't give the credit to anybody. It's God that really healed you. Don't say it was any Jesus. That Jesus, it was just probably coincidence. So there's a lot of banter here. So let me go back to my notes. Just give us just give God the glory. So you're a sinner anyway. So how did he even do it? So the guy now narrates what Jesus did for him. And you are saying and then he's like, you guys, really? I mean, what this guy did was incredible. Like, and you're saying he's not God, but he opened my eyes. God will not hear sinners, God will only hear people that worship him and serve him. And if God heard this Jesus, he must be from God. He must be from God. You guys should actually listen to him. You should worship God and do what God says, and then God will give you this kind of powers. Look at this. Look at this clown, said the Pharisees. Are you teaching us our job? How dare you even speak to us like this? Get out of this place. Get out. Get out. So the guy was like, oh, let me just go. Okay. So Jesus meets the guys and says, well, before I forgot to mention that the blind man asked the Pharisees, you guys keep dragging this thing since the beginning of the world. Have you ever heard that someone that was born blind could see? So stop asking me all these questions. You go and worship God and get them. We're like, oh, you're insulting us. Get out of here. How dare you teach us our job? You know. So Jesus met him later on and said, do you believe I'm the Son of God? The guy says, I believe, sir. I believe, sir. I believe, sir. So he says, do you know who the Son of God is? Yeah, I want to know him. I want to believe in him. Say, you're looking at him. Me? You're the Son of God. Oh, I believe you. I believe in you. I believe in you. And he worshipped Jesus. So Jesus now tells him, I came so that the blind man can see. So that and those who think they can see will become blind because they think they can see and they become blind. But I came so that the blind people can see. So the Pharisees overheard Jesus talking and they're like, are you calling us blind? Well, blind people have no sin. But since you can see, your blindness will remain. That's what Jesus says to them. And they're like, ooh, this guy. I've never. Why? Never. I've not been. Look, this guy, we need to deal with this guy. And that's where the curtains close for our New Testament readings. Proverbs 15, verses 15 to 17. So 2 scriptures. Proverbs 15. So Proverbs 15 says, all the days of the afflicted are evil, but he who is of a merry heart has continual feast. Better is a little with the fear of the Lord than great treasure with trouble. Oh God. 17. Better is a dinner of herbs where there is love than of a fatted calf where there is hatred. Oh, thank you so much. So great, so great. So we're looking at Psalm 113. 113. Oh, 114 is quite long, you know. Okay, so 113 says, praise the Lord. Praise, O servants of the Lord. Praise the name of the Lord. Blessed be the name of the Lord. From this time forth and forevermore. From the rising of the sun to its going down, the name of the Lord is to be praised. The Lord is high above all the nations, his glory high above the heavens. Who is like the Lord our God, who dwells on high, who humbles himself to behold the things that are in the heavens and the earth? He raises the poor out of the dust. He lifts the needy out of ash heap, that he may sit him with the princes of his people. He grants the barren woman a home, like a joyful mother of children. When Israel came out of Egypt, so this is chapters 14 now, Psalm 114. When Israel came out of Egypt, the house of Jacob from a people of strange language, Judah became his sanctuary and Israel his dominion. The sea saw it and fled, Jordan turned back. The mountains skipped like rams, and the little hills like lambs. What ails you, O sea, that you fled? O Jordan, that you turned back? O mountains, that you skipped like lambs? O little hills like lambs? Tremble, O earth, at the presence of the Lord. For the presence of the Lord, of the God of Jacob, who turned the rock into a pool of water and the flint into fountains of waters. Thank you so much today. So thanks for all those who leave great comments. I love your beautiful, beautiful comments. Please subscribe to my channel. Please turn on the notification button so that you know when next I go live, so that you can join me like Juliet. Juliet has become, and I thank you for being more stable. Share this with someone you think needs to know more about Jesus and or about the Bible. And I'll see you tomorrow. God bless you. Today has been day 137.